What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another session of Build, Break, and Fix, brought to you by the two of the only, the Rule Coders. So you might notice that one of the Rule Coder, which is Kartik, isn't here. So he won't be attending today's session because he's got a major assignment due. So I'll be trying my best to be be productive and keeping the stream entertaining as well at the same time. So just a bit of a recap. Yesterday we were trying on a task there. When the board is created, the name of the board we wanted to display in the board page just above the board. So in the heading one text. So without further ado, let's get cracking to the fun part, which is coding. That's right. Cool. Let's go to that one. I'll just close all my communication channels so that I don't get distracted. Cool. So just share my screen really quick and see what that leads us to. Right, cool. So, oops, I've opened Visual Studio Code before sharing my screen, which is not good. Right, let's do this. Okay, share my screen and then open code. That's our block site. We don't want that. So open another workspace, Crumbler Sam, stream. No, not that one. This one. And that one not there. Yes, so it's still frontend JS, which is our front end post and everything, and this is the page. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just keep an eye on the chat as well. Okay, so we wanted to do a git pull. So which branch am I? I need to have a look at that first, which I'll do by get status. I'm on, all right, the previous branch, which is, okay, so I'll just create another branch, which is called git checkout branch. Display board name in display board name in page. Actually, just that one is fine. I want it to be a bit shorter, really shorter. Hey Gekta, welcome back. Good to have you. The other geezer, he's got his assignment due, apparently a major assignment, so he's not going to be coming today, and you're basically stuck with me. So I'm just doing the I'm just so apparently the other geezer forgot to push his code that he worked on yesterday, so I'm just creating another branch and do basically what he did but over again. Cool. So I'm just gonna create this branch called display board name, and I'm gonna switch to that one, Actually, I should already be on it now because you check out, it does exactly that. Get status on, yeah, cool. So we are already on that branch. Du- 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 du. So we need to take our board name and display it in the other in index.html. Oops, sorry, that's not my phone, but I'll just put it on silent so I don't get distracted. Actually, how about if we play some music as well? Let's have a look. YouTube coding music. Not there. Coding music. There we go. I don't know if you can hear this music at all. Would be good to know if you guys can. I need to put it on the extension, which is right. So what do we need now? Okay, I'll just run this and see where we exactly are. Python m simple HTTP. Okay, no, I need it to be in CD. Python m simple HTTP. Cool. That's there. And now if I open that one up in that one, cool, that would work fine, and this should go through as well. The Z7 on core reference, okay. Response code is not defined. Okay, cool. So that's coming from here is because I want it to let this go. Response code is that one and do that get. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Hide this geezer. Alright. Let's check this one out. Um, yeah, this should work. Z10. Okay, response cost is not defined. Why does it say response cost? Because it's defined in this thing. No, should response code is defined. board name. So it will fire up this one. That goes there. Then it will response status. Middleware now. Anything from there. Testing response code is not defined. And where is it not defined? With an install the front end 26. I'm talking in JSON app position 0. So response code is not defined at 26. Aha. Okay, so what is response code coming up as? Response code. Yeah, that should be fine. Why is it saying it's not defined then? Hard refresh. And then what I would do is okay, cool. So this is working, which is fine. I had to do a hard refresh and middleware board ID is not defined. Cool. Right. So what I basically need to do is that's working fine. I need to so the board name is here. We are so from home.html we probably have to no, so hang on. Um so let's have a look at the chat as well at the same time. Cool, no comments still. Brilliant. So what we need to do is we need to get this board name appearing over here on this page. Right. So that's in index.html. So board name is actually coming here. So we can simply or probably access local windows on get this item from there. And this is the board name. Nope. Get board ID. Middleware board ID. No. So board ID. Let me check if this shortcut works. Maybe not. Let's have a look. We go Z. Okay, board ID is not okay. So saying board ID itself is not defined. Pretty sure it's using the wrong code because I've just refreshed it. It's not supposed to be saying that. No, it's not supposed to be saying that. Let me just get rid of. This one was still front there. Board ID. Ah. So board IDs. Okay, so that's not being there. So what if I remove this board ID? Is it being used? Board ID that way. Console. No. Response.value. Okay, Wi-Fi console.log board ID there. What do I get? Console.log middleware board ID. Uh-huh. ZX. What does it say? Uncle board. Why is saying board ID not defined? Because it's taking this page and that page doesn't exist. Right. Okay, cool. Interesting. Hey, welcome to Littlefield. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how this goes. The other Kartik has got his major assignment due for his uni, so he can't really make it. So yeah. Right, cool. So we already had this, but basic giving us board ID again. Okay. Board ID. Cool. Okay, there we go. Save everything. There we go, and see if that goes through. Uncle board ID. It is coming in that one. A. So it's taking the A, which doesn't even exist. So we can't do with that one, I guess. Right. So in that case, what we will have to do is when we go on the HTML, when we are going to the HTML index.html, this is in the cat response.status. Okay, how about if we forget this one and how do we do this? So it's getting the board name in here. So this is set. This is set, so it's passing on the board name and then it's taking us to index.html. Right. So what we want to do is we want to go to index.html and basically type this one. And we want to, in here, say basically ignore it. Ignore that path. Place. Port ID. Okay. Simple night. There we go. This is a. Okay, I don't really care about this one. Why is this? So it's taking this path. When it's going there, it's taking that path. So what if I go back to Student Front End? And basically remove this. There we go. Will that still show up? Because now it won't really go because I'm not bringing it. I've taken off this response. Okay, so that needs to be there. And any good resources for learning VOC, subnet, and all that in AWS? Like the main concept. Uh, um, I would probably say, have you tried Udemy courses? Because most of my learnings come from there, and in combination with being hands-on. Yeah, try that. So I feel that's really helpful. It's called Udemy. I'll post a link as well here. Udemy. There we go. Basically, there's got courses from all over IT, as in every in every field. So yeah, try that one. So that one. I'm thinking. Is sending that one to you there. What is the response coming as? Response status. Okay, try that. And it's there is actually a very long LinkedIn learning course, 20 plus hour and a free code cam video. Thanks, Zane. Yeah, I'd agree on that one, Tori. There is free code camp video and everything as well. If you prefer that, yeah, definitely go for that one. But I don't really use LinkedIn Learning, but I used to do free code cam YouTube videos as well on my personal channel. So that was really helpful. So yeah, you're on the right track. Um, right. Do. All right. Let's try that one again. Okay. I do that one. So it doesn't show me anything because it's trying to get. Why is this coming up again and again? Middleware board ID is not defined. I'm pretty sure I don't even have this. Middleware board ID. No, I don't have this. Oh, index. Really? Have I got that? No, I don't. So where is that coming from? That's especially coming from index. Get item board name. How about if we remove this item and just do hi? Let me check if that still comes up. If it does, then that means that it's not being updated. Yeah. Why would this come up? So it's definitely not being updated, I guess. So front end. Why would it not be? Actually, what I'm gonna do is close this and then reopen it and then see what's causing it because I don't even have that variable in my thing, in my code. Oh boy. Still front end, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go to client and run this. Actually, I'm gonna run this in Cognito and see what happens. Okay, so yeah, it's coming over there, which is fine. Now I can go back to that one and remove Hive from here. And what's my response coming up as? Response underscore status. Okay, E one. So that comes up as that does come up. So basically I want this one to pair over here. Right. Um, how do we do this? So if we already have that, we can basically go ahead and do it in this way. Local storage script. Um, use inline JavaScript in HTML. Okay, there we go. So this is inline JavaScript code. Um, okay, so we need to do script. In this way. Use that one. No, I don't want to sign up or sign in. Use document name. Okay, so we need to give this heading h1 ID heading board name. Okay, in that one we need to do that. So this would basically be, we've got the script type here. So we can basically do document dot get element by, actually do, that's a tag name. Don't need the ID anymore then. I'm just playing with it. I don't even know if it's gonna work or not. Have you got any other H1s? 1, 2, okay, cool. It's just those ones, which is fine. H1, so get by I tag name. H1. And then what do I need to do? Button alert. Want to display I want to display name, event listener, document and button alert. This should give me something. You've got how does like JavaScript? You've got it native correct, but you haven't encountered for this values applied to the line. Okay, this click me. It's actually closer to ID is equal to click me. Get event by ID, add event listener. Wow. Actually, place content in heading 1 from JavaScript. HTML. Page within a form with JavaScript. Try this. Here we go. This is exactly what I needed in HTML. So do inner HTML, board name, by ID. Okay, so everything is by ID. All right. Element by tag name. I really want to use that because that's basically the precisest. Okay, cool. So it's in this way. Tag name. Where's my tag? Li. So okay, uppercase. Cool. I need to do H1 then. Inner HTML. Inner HTML is equal to local storage get board name. Cool. Let's see if this works. To be honest, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but let us experiment. Who knows it will. So did it pay here? No, it didn't. But it didn't even give anything. Any error, which is good, but it didn't even appear. So let me try this. H1. Or if that doesn't work, I'll just do it by ID then. Simple. Um, so that doesn't work at all. So actually, let's forget that. Um, let's do it by ID. By ID, and I'll give this ID board name. Let's see if this works. Okay, get element by ID function is get elements. It was get element. Element. That's probably right. Element by ID. Okay, can I set properties of null setting in a HTML? So that's not even coming up, is it? What's window get local storage? Want to check what's coming up in there. in the local storage console.log. Okay, let's see if anyone missed. No. Okay, let's try this. Okay. No. Okay. So that's all right. That is coming up. But it's not. But I need that to show over there. Get item. Document. How was that again? Where did I do? Inline. Show content on page on HTML from Java. Inner HTML. Inner HTML. Opening. Get element. Document here. In HTML. Equals to local storage. Get port name. Port name. Port name. Should work. I'm not entirely sure why is it not working. Cannot set properties of null. Setting HTML. Alright. Get elements by HTML. Get elements, get root, get element by tag name. In a text. HTML in a text string. Try this. What does this error mean? There we go. Let's cannot set type, set property type. The of noise caused by trying to set an inner HTML value. An inner set an inner HTML value for an element whose value is equal to null. To solve this, make sure your script tag comes after the element that you want to select in your script. So you're saying this one is coming as null. Can't I just checked, and why is that coming up? It's not coming up as null. Pretty sure. So it is coming. It shows here, but I needed to come over here. All right. Um. Mm, du, 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 du. Quotation value to Josh in HTML. Getting so quantity of content from those using JavaScript code example. How to special message using JavaScript code example. To HTML. When I click an attribute, which was clicked. Know how to insert the text in an HTML tag with JavaScript. Yeah, that's same thing. Gets element by ID in HTML is equal to that text. So document get element by ID, your H1 element ID, which is this one, board name. Actually, I'll do my board name in a HTML. In a HTML local storage item board name. Cool. Let's see if this works. Cancel the setting, unquote type error. Actually, that won't be a good approach, I guess, because I, I don't want it from the memory. I want it from the database itself. So get board ID. type text JavaScript get board ID. I need to add that one over here as well. It's to front environment and it's to front end. Ah, it's there already. Cool. So it's to front end get board ID. What does board ID take? Get board ID. Get board ID is taking the ID, which would be any comments? No comments. Cool. So let's do that. So we need board ID from the poll. To get board ID, we're gonna call this get. No, not that one. Get board ID. Yeah, we're gonna call this board ID to get, which would come from post. So we need just thinking how to do this. So basically when we post the board, backend will actually give us the board ID. So what we need to do is we need to do is, well, I am a bit lost here. Right. So after we post the board, the backend will give us the ID. Post board, post the board ID to put. So post when we post it, will give us the board ID. No. That's post notes. I'm not doing that. Post board, response status, board name, board ID. What's the board ID here? Let's have a look. Should have a board ID in return in the console. No, I don't get board ID is not defined. Hmm. So I need to get the board ID over here. The fact that board ID isn't even coming, that concerns me. Still front end, board ID. This goes most like a rant. Yeah, it does, but that's not really, as in I will go at the moment to make it smell really good. The goal is to just to make it work. We will be coming back to the refactoring of it afterwards when the functionality works. Please remove that sleep. Right, here we go. As per you say, I'll remove that, but now I'll have to check if it's still work. It's still working. Let's have a look. Yeah, just to confirm. I know that it will still work, but just want to confirm it. There we go. Perfect. Right. So that's um. So I need to get the middleware in there. Not the middleware. I need to get the board ID to that one. Oh, it's 10:30 already. Alright, guys, this is probably it. Um, I've got some other stuff to do that I really and that really need my attention for a bit longer period. Um, and wait on the post board name. Yeah, definitely get that. I will do that on Sunday. Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining. It was a pleasure having you guys and fun as well. Although this time it was a bit of a quiet stream, but we will be coming back on Sunday with a lot more energy, a lot more fun, and a lot more uh, productiveness. Until then, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on Sundays. Same time, same place, and same task. Oh, yeah, baby. Right, guys, have a good night. Cheers. Bye.